going to hear a story. It's called The Perfect Bear. There was a girl who had a bear. She was a bit like you. She was not too big. She was not too small. She was just somewhere nicely in the middle. When the bear arrived from the shop, he was very grand. He had soft white fur and a little red hat and a magic key. When the girl turned the key, the bear sang a song. He was very proud of his finery and thought he was perfect. The old pink rabbit who sat on the chest of drawers said, "Hello, what's your name?" The bear replied haughtily, "My name is Do Not Touch." In the shop, there had been a sign that said, "Do Not Touch," and the bear thought it was a very good name. But the girl didn't seem to understand. She wanted to touch him and hold him and play with him. The bear didn't like this one little bit. The girl took the bear to the park, but he lost his hat. She took the bear to the beach, but his fur became full of sand. She painted his picture, but accidentally splashed him. Once she even left him out in the rain. The bear was very angry that his white fur was getting dirty. "Poor bear," said the girl one day, "you need a bath." The Do Not Touch bear trembled with fear. The soap stung his eyes. The pegs pinched his ears. And when he was dry, his beautiful soft white fur wasn't as white or soft or beautiful as it had been before. Then something dreadful happened. When the girl turned his key, there was a horrible squeaking noise. The bear couldn't sing. The bath water had ruined his music box. "Oh dear," said the girl, "I'll have to take it out." She fetched her doctor's kit. "Don't worry, bear," she whispered. "It won't hurt." "Do not touch," shouted the bear. "Do not touch." But the girl didn't seem to understand. When she had finished, the girl held the bear in front of the mirror. He saw a small gray reflection with a hollow place in his middle, sewn up with big black stitches. The bear sighed. It didn't matter if people touched him now. He wasn't a Do Not Touch bear anymore. He was just an old bear. But the girl said a strange thing. She said, "You're much more cuddly without your music box, bear." And she started to take him to bed with her every night. The bear liked the night when no one could see how shabby he had become. Every night the girl held him close and told him stories. When she fell asleep, the bear would lie awake, his brown eyes gleaming as if they had tears in them. The old pink rabbit looked down and asked kindly, "What's the matter, bear?" "I want all my finery back," cried the bear. so that everyone will admire me. It's much better to be loved than admired, you know, said the old pink rabbit. What is love? Asked the bear. It's what we're all about, little silly, laughed the old pink rabbit. Hats and fur and keys don't matter. They're only on the outside. It's what is inside us that is important. Oh, said the bear, and he tried to think what was inside him. But he only felt the empty place where his music box had been. The bear started to wonder what was inside the girl. He noticed that she dressed him warmly if it was cold. She gave him honey to eat. She sewed up the hole in his middle when it came apart. And one night the girl said softly, "I love you, bear," before falling asleep, but the bear stayed awake all night long thinking. The next day the girl went with her mother to the department store. They looked at shoes and suitcases and saucepans, but when it was time to go home, the girl said, "I've lost my bear." The girl and her mother looked everywhere. The bear wasn't near the shoes or the suitcase or the saucepans. It wasn't anywhere. He was lost. The girl tried not to cry. In the lost property department, a small gray bear was feeling very strange. He suddenly realized that he wanted to see the little girl again more than anything in the world. He had the oddest feeling in the empty place where his old music box had been. It was love. Then the bear saw his girl running towards him. She was not too big, she was not too small, she was just somewhere perfect in the middle. "I'm so sorry, bear," said the girl. "I'll never, never lose you again." "Oh, I do love you. I love you too. I love you too," cried the bear, trying to make her hear. And this time the girl really did understand. If anyone asks the bear now what he is called, he says, "My name is Bear, just Bear," and the empty place inside him is full of happiness.